how many of the numbers are actually on the board. As you are filling it in, or as you're beginning the puzzle, you can do this on either the left or the right of the numbers as you put them on the left as you're doing the puzzle. So you can before you even begin the puzzle, you can put these numbers in and then just do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 system here to indicate how many of the numbers occur. So just something as you can do that as you're actually doing a written puzzle. If you happen to see one in a newspaper or wherever you see one that's in a written form. I hope that makes sense. It being a Thursday, it's next to the hardest one that this Microsoft puzzle provides. That's what we'll try to do. We'll try to work through the week. Mondays will be the easiest one. Fridays will be the most difficult one, expert level, I think they call it. And then we'll say a Saturday and Sundays will be, who knows? It'll be a surprise, potpourri. Okay, I put in one number here, the number 1. And other than that, we're starting here live and on the go. I hope it's a great Thursday for you and everybody. And I saw a great saying. How do we start? It says it's about time you start living the life you imagined. That's a nice motivational thing. So, okay, here we go. Let's go fast. First of all, darn it, they gave us a 1 in the middle again. I don't like that. So let's attack the ones. Let's get rid of the ones if we can. Let's see if we can. Okay. There's a 1, and I'm seeing volume here. Okay, look. 1 cannot be here. A 1 cannot be there because of this 1 over here on the right box. So 1 cannot be here. 1, of course, cannot be here because of that one. So 1 has to be here with regard to this column, this far left column of cells. All right, so let's go. So 1, oh boy, no, we're not going to have it there. So 1 and 1, oh wait, we might be able to do it. So the right column of 3 boxes, bottom right box, 1. Right box, 1. Therefore, the 1 has to be in the middle of the top right box, and there's only 1 blank available, so that has to be the 1. Left-handed Sudoku, okay. But that's still not enough. Over here with regard to the top row of 3 boxes, okay, 1 has to be in one of these 2 here, and unfortunately, the same is the case with the left box. So we're going to make a note here, 1 and 1. There we go, and 1 and 1. All right. Now, let's go. Say 1s, there's a few, so let's go to 3s. There's only 3 3s remaining. All right, so 3 3s remaining. So 3 and 3, and oh boy. Okay, let's see here. 3 and 3 and 3, and then 3. So this one here has to be a 3. Okay, and this here has to be a 3. So this row is complete with 3s. A 3 is on the in the middle. A 3 is on the top. Therefore, 3 has to be on the bottom, which it is. Middle row of 3s. 3's on the top. 3's in the middle. Therefore, has to be on the bottom, which it is. 3 is in the middle. 3's on the bottom. Therefore, 3 has to be on the top. 3 here, 3 here. 3s are completed. Let's go with the next fewest. It looks like 8 and 9s each have 4 remaining. 8s and 9s each have 4 remaining. Let's go from right to left. Okay, right column of boxes. 8 on the right, 8 in the middle, therefore 8 on the left, which is complete. Middle column, 8 on the left. Okay, no 8, no 8. So let's see here. Let's see, 8 here. No, we don't have anything yet. Okay, let's go over here. On the left column of 3 boxes, 8 on the top right. Cancels all of these. We get no benefit from that one. That means 8 can either be here or here. Oh, wait. There's only one blank number, and it is 8. That was a help. Okay, so 8's on the right. 8's on the left. Therefore, 8 has to be in the middle. Oh, yes, we can put it 8 here. Okay, let's go back. So we're down to here. We're missing an 8 here and an 8 here. Let's see if those two added numbers can help us out. No, so far can't help us out. And how about here? No, can't help us out. So let's make a note. 8 can either be here or here with regard to the middle box. And 8, as far as the bottom box is concerned, 8 can either be here or here. Okay, let's find out. So now we're down, let's say we said 9. All right, so right column of 3 boxes. The 9 means it's either going to be here or here, and we got a 9 right next door, so therefore the 9 has to go here. Let's go over here. Oh, there's no 9s over here, so 9 can be in any one of these 3. Again, when it's 3, we never put a note. We only put a note for a maximum of 2 within any box or row or column. All right, so 9 and 9. Oh, and here we go. But as far as the bottom row is concerned, the bottom row of 3 boxes, 9 in the middle, 9 on top, therefore 9 in the bottom, and there's only one opening, so it must be a 9. Let's look at this left column of boxes. Okay, 9, 9, and 9 is already provided. So we have the bottom row of boxes complete, the middle row of boxes, middle, top, bottom, complete, top row of boxes. 9 is on the bottom. We have 9 and 9. So here we have that situation. I don't know, we should give that a name. And then so we have 9 and 9. We're down to 1, 9 remaining. Therefore, we ought to be able to solve for it. So on the right-hand side here, we have a 9 on the right, a 9 in the middle. Therefore, it has to be on the left, and it's going to be in the middle by virtue of those 2 9s. So 9s are done. All right, now we're down to 7, 4, and 2 have the next smallest number. So here we are on the right column of boxes, 7, 7, 7. All right, let's go to the bottom row of boxes. 7's on the top, 7's on the bottom, on the left and the right bottom boxes. Therefore, 7 has to be in the middle. Oops, so far we've got no clues, so it can be either here or here. We won't put a note yet. Let's go to the middle row of boxes. 7's on the top, 7's on the bottom, therefore 7's in the middle. There's only one blank spot. That's where the 7 goes. The top row of 3 boxes, 7's in the middle. Okay, and it cancels out this one here, the one from the middle box, cancels that area, these two. So 7 can be here or here. Let's see if we get help. Oh boy. So 7's in the middle here. So let's put notes here. 7 can either be on the top. Oops, it puts a 3. That's incorrect. 7, or on the bottom in the middle 3-cell row of the top left box. And then here it's kind of scattered, so 7 can either be by virtue of this one and this one. It can either be here or here. And then as far as the bottom row of 3 boxes, 7's on the top, 7's on the bottom. So it has to be in the middle, and it's either going to be potentially here or here. All right. So let's see what's down to 3. Let's see, number 4 and number 2. Let's go to 2. Okay, let's go to the top row of 3 boxes. So 2 can either be by virtue of the top left, by virtue of the bottom right. 2 can be here or here. Oh, there are no 2's in the middle row. Let's look at the bottom row. 2 on the bottom left, bottom right. So therefore 2 has to be on top. Okay. Let's go back up to the top row of 3 boxes. 2's on the top, 2's on the bottom. We know 2 has to be here or here. Now by virtue of the one we added, 2 needs to be right in the middle, the center box of the top. Check the center cell of the top box. Top box, center cell. All right, so we ought to be able to complete for 2. So 2's on the, let's go to the middle column of boxes. 2's on the right, 2's in the middle, therefore 2's got to be on the left. Oops, we don't have enough information either there or there. So let's go to the right-hand side. 2 is on the bottom right, on the right, top right, in the middle. So we need a 2 either here or here. Now let's look at the middle one. Aha. Here we're going to get a valuable example. Even if if the only 2's that we had were just with regard to these 2. Check this out. 2's on the bottom, here on the right. 2's in the top right, 2's in the middle. Therefore 2 needs to go here or here. I'll put the notes to show you. So 2 here or here. The same is the case with the middle column of boxes. 2's on the right, 2's in the middle. So the 2 can only go here or here. So by virtue of these 2 boxes alone, right box, middle box, the 2's we still can't solve yet, but they can only be in the top 2, in the top and the middle. In the top and the middle. Therefore, wherever this box could be totally blank, we could have no information about 2's, but we would know it would have to be somewhere here on the bottom, because the bottom wasn't represented in either of these 2 boxes. So it would have to be here or here. Well, now we see the 2 is here, therefore the 2 will be here. We still can't yet solve for these 2. Oops. We can't solve for these 2 yet, but it helps us here, and now we know that's going to be a 1. We also know, therefore, that is going to be a 1. So we've solved for 1's, okay, because they gave us a 1 somewhere in the center or in the middle center column of cells. So we always want to leave that one blank for the very last one if it's available to us, but it is not. All right, let's go to 4. Okay, so 4 on the top, let's go to the top row of boxes. 4's on the top, 4's in the middle, therefore 4 needs to be on the bottom, and we have the 4 down here, therefore the 4 needs to be here. Let's go to the middle row for 4s. This one here only has one blank. It is the 4. The left, that was the left box. We completed the left box, by the way. Now, here we have, as far as the middle box, we have 4 here, we have 4 here, therefore 4 has to go here while we're at it. Now, because we made a note, we know that's the 8. If you notice that this row is with missing 1, you can simply solve for it while you happen to be in this part of the world. 9, 8, 7. Looks like 6 is a number that's missing. 4 would go here, so 4 has to go here. We know by virtue of the notes, 2 goes here. We completed that box. Since 2 goes here, we happen to be in this part of the world. We know 2 goes here. So let's go to the bottom with regard to 4s. The bottom row of boxes, we have a 4 on the right on top. We have a 4 in the middle on the bottom. And therefore, the 4 is going to be in the middle of the left bottom left box. So the 4 is going to be right here. We're done with 4s. Okay, we should be able to solve for 8s. Where's the final 8? 8, 8, 8. So it's going to be here on the bottom. So we know we put in an 8 there, so the 8 goes here. Solve for 8s. Okay, let's go for 7s. There's only 3 remaining. So let's go to the right column of boxes. 7, 7, 7. Middle column of boxes. There's 1 in the middle. Okay, in the middle box. The 7 is already there. We don't have one down here. We don't have one up here. We should solve for the top box. So 7 cannot be there. By virtue of this 7, it cannot be there. It can be in the only spot remaining. Okay, let's go to the bottom box. 7 cannot be here. 7 cannot be here. Therefore, 7 is here. And we're down to 1, 7. It's in the top left box. So as far as the top row of 3 boxes is concerned, middle box, 7 on the top, top right box, top middle box, 7's on the top, top right box, 7's in the middle, therefore 7 needs to be on the bottom of the top left box. Now we're down to 5 and 6, and they both have 7 remaining. So let's again look for volume. Let's see if there's anything where there's only 1 left. But every box that has any blanks in it has exactly 2. Every single one of them. And 7's a lot. That means there's only 2 of each out there right now. All right, so let's look at the bottom right box. The 6 is here. We know, therefore, the 6 has to be here. Therefore, that's the 5. All right, let's see. We don't have 5 or 6 in these adjacent boxes. So let's see here. Let's stay with the bottom row of boxes. So the 5 there, so this has to be a 6. Therefore, this has to be a 5. In the middle bottom, this cannot be a 5. Therefore, that has to be a 6. And this is a 5. Okay, in this middle, let's leave that one blank. Let's do that. Let's complete that one last. So the 6 goes up here. That means that has to be a 5. And therefore, that's a 6. This 5 over here cannot be here. Therefore, that's going to be a 6. And this will be a 5. This 5 over here that cannot be a 5. Therefore, this will be a 6. And this will be a 5. And so now we're down. This is a 6. So it cannot be a 6. That will be a 5. And so we complete the puzzle. Hope that helps. Here's a quick reminder. If you want to, as you're doing these puzzles, let me put a little light on this. I don't know how clear that is. It's probably not clear at all. Let's see here. There we go. A little better. So you notice here, if you're doing this by hand and you like this bottom feature where they give you the numbers, it's kind of all grayed out right now, but anyway, give you this numbers. You can do this as you're going, and as you begin the puzzle, you can go and find out how many there are of each, and you can start attacking them that way if you want to be uber efficient. Otherwise, if you want to just let your eyes dart around and have fun, if you're not looking for it to be a race of time, then that's okay too. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. If I don't check back with you on a Friday or on the weekend days, thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.